Anderson just taking a step off of the net and putting over a nice heavy swing.
Malcolm Bennington, Nebraska native. Tough battle at the net there. Smith with 6 kills. Tough serve. Terry! Oh, Rodriguez! Somehow keeps it up. Terry again off the block. Set to the middle, sent right back over.
Grew up in State College, part of the staff for Russ Rose as a student and a player. With this vaunted program underway here, Maryland in the red tops on the road, Penn State in the white, and right away.
Merzig's a player that likes that cross court. When you're going up against a big blocker, you have to switch to the line.
Off speed there from Caroline Juravicius. She and Maggie Mendelson both transferring in along. Much like the guy he learned from, Russ Rose, Adam Hughes making notes in the little book here early in the game and taking an early timeout with his team giving up 7 of the first 9 points in this opening set on the road at third-ranked Penn State. And there's the block from Sydney Bryant to try to energize this group. Jess Merzig back to serve in her second year at Penn State after starting her career at Michigan. And trying to get that in rhythm, doesn't go for Eva Rohrbach. And been a solid fixture. Coming off 12 digs last match against Michigan State in her role as defensive specialist. Dowler right into the teeth of the Penn State block.
Mendelson working so well together. That's what makes Stark so effective as a setter up front. She is physical up there, 6'1", and she's
Dowler going outside for Sire. Easy block there for the Nittany Lions.
Point get for Penn State on their side. Really good defensive read. That right side, the biggest reason Maryland was able to storm back, their backcourt defense picking up.
She had 19 digs in a big upset win for the Terps over Minnesota last year, and she's got a big dig start here in a potential upset of number 3 Penn State on the road. Mendelson, though, and Izzy Stark setting the tone here for set 2.
Which is that we've seen over the last few years. If they need a piece, they reach in the portal to get it most of the time.
And again, 2 highly regarded freshmen coming in. See the Nittany Lions zooming on by after taking 6 of the last 7 points to go up 2. Snitta. Denied. Big block for Hannah and Mendelson. Getting things charged up defensively. Penn State, we had a really engaging conversation with her at pass and serve practice today, the freshman who's so excited to be here and going through Big Ten competition this year. Penn State's block with Rohrbach serving, trying to claw back in and maybe take another set on the road for the Nittany Lions and really put the heat on number 3 in the land. But number 1 for Penn State gets a key block. And so strong in the opening set, helping the Terps with a win with all of her defensive prowess. Nice serve there to help trigger things for the Terps. That's Snitta with the stuff up front.
Together, when you can serve your opponent out of system or get in a situation where you know it's going outside.
Hanging right there. And Penn State was able to blast away in the last set and take it by 5. Terps, though, trying to hang on to this lead. Penn State pulls even again. 3-time first-team All-Big Ten performer when you need her most. Faldudo going up. Russ delivering. And Adam Hughes had a telling remark to us today at the Terps practice. It is hard to be consistent in this conference with the pressure you see on a nightly basis. Russ and Snitta up front. Maryland's best server ready. Grimes handling Snitta. Out of the back row is Sire. Juravicius stuffed. Dowler and company get it done. Consistency, we mentioned in this conference, hard to be that good night in, night out. And the ones that are, And they're the difference makers for some of the best teams in the league. There to Covelli Center. That one will follow us here in the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Follow it on the app if it gets underway. And we'll get you out there on the network after the conclusion of this one. Taylor Trammell really delivering for Penn State. It's work for Schnitta. 17 kills, getting about 300 on the night. Drew Vicious.
That make it such a hard conference to play in.
Well, when you know Nebraska's coming to town too, you're gonna sell out because people come for a show.
So they make it look so easy, but let me tell you, that is so hard as a hitter to do.
Off the block.
Energy. The energy that she brings to this Nebraska team.
Speaking of energy, Terry tries once again. Blackwell's been all over the net today with Reagan Riley at the service line. By the way, you may notice both number 2, the Rileys are, on their respective teams. Landfair denied the block there again. As Mosher is now at the service line. Another bullet right at Murray. Krause. Hernandez. Hard to believe that Harper Murray was just a freshman last year. Andy Jackson just a freshman last year. 2 big impact players. That time, Illinois stuffed at the net. Nebraska on the brink of their 3rd Big Ten win. Off the block, sent right back down. Nebraska closes out set number 3, and they close out this match. The Cornhuskers 3-0 in Big Ten play.
Time they didn't have a winning season was in 2019. There's a great story behind that too, Audrey, with this restock this season. Oregon will continue to play Ohio State out of transition. Responded by Oregon, and another big block and athletic play at the tape.
Deep into the corner.
About that thumb down swing, juking out the defense for Oregon, who is looking to get back in it. Cleaned up by Ohio State. Lonzot again goes big, and the big block. State and their dorm is completely gone, so we send our thoughts and prayers there, and happy she is okay. And a big block for Ohio State.
Are no longer a factor on the attack, so it was a point, but a well-placed tip by Lonzot.
Lonzot back to serve and trying to load up in the back row. Defense from Ohio State. It's Selman back to swing. Morris with a set to the back row. That one is read all the way through. Ohio State was on it. No mystery there. What a response for Glover. And that's a stuff block on the side of Ohio State. Eloise Brandewie.
Hitting really, really well percentage-wise in this second set.
Deep float serve again. Tuman's serve is hard to handle. Collier in a 2-block situation is denied at the hands of...
In the middle, and Collier finds herself one-on-one.
Set point for Oregon. Collier with the serve. Aggressive set for Tuman. Big swing from the pin. Lonzot says, excuse me, I've got it. Tuman finds the middle again. It's covered. Back to Lonzot. Denied a big Oregon block all over the ring to take it 25-21. No mystery where that ball was going.
Shoulder so that she's not hitting it straight away. Angles there to hit into from the good set by Klein.
That's a big block to follow it up. 5-1 lead now for Oregon.
The ball going deep cross court.
Pass for Morris. And a great block for Ohio State.
Yeah, if you're Matt Elmer, you've got to be pleased with, potentially here. It looks like getting your first road win in the Big Ten, and Penn State is up next, but a lot of things here that they're doing exceptionally well, especially being on the road in this type of environment in the Covelli.
Lonzot looking to get her team out of trouble. She can't there.
Got match point.
Match points, as you said, for Morris with the serve. Ohio State looking to get out of it. They won't. Oregon takes it. A clean sweep in their first Big Ten road trip of the season.